Hi, this is Demanou in CASHFLOW channel, hosting a guest, Mrs. Donna. So I have an quick presentation of the CASHFLOW school. Over to her.
Hi, this is Donna, and we are here with the founder and creator of the CASHFLOW school. So, Mr. Demanou, as the creator of the school, what can you tell us about the school? How did the school come about? What is the CASHFLOW school about?
In fact, I will not start by talking about these old stories, I can say creating this school was not really easy. It was not tough. I had so many obstacles. And this project came in my mind because of a lot of problems that African countries face. And it was about two main problems, The fact that African countries or African people, they can't find employment. They over-complain about employment issues. That are unemployed, and that the government don't care about them. There's no government security, like no pension, nothing. And I was like, really? The government? Why did they wait on the government? So I said, how to make this Cameroonian or this Africa feel that they're lacking something, that they can't be independent than to be dependent in the government. So I said, there's a problem. How can I solve it? So I said, building a school that will be there to form pure entrepreneur, professional entrepreneur at the end of the day, really solve that problem.
So in other words, you saw a hole in the Cameroonian economy and you decided to fill this hole, to fill this blank with the CASHFLOW school.
Perfectly true. Just sit there and try today because say what's an entrepreneur finding a solution and solving it.
But you claim this school is a school that forms entrepreneurs and is one of the best schools. But there are other schools who also claim to be very good. So what is the difference between this school and the other schools?
In fact, the other school I call them four schools,
Oh, what?
Four school system in fact. Because they're there to train people to be employees. They're there to train people to be slaves. Because I came to discover that Cameroonians are not free from slaves. We might be free from physical slaves, we are not free from mental slaves. Because our school system still holds us back to that mental slavery. Because they deliver students out to the economy to be slave to industry, to work for those industry. But in our economy, that's not the case. Just take this case because part of my education I did in the business school.
Okay.
Called HICM, High Institute of Commerce and Management, found in Bamenda region. So you can even say at the name of the school is Commerce and Management. So their main focus there is to train managers. And all the managers are employees. So part of the entrepreneurship that they were giving us, I think it's 5%. 5% is too much to pay. That's good. So I was like, oh, Jesus, really? So in this CASHFLOW school, we train employees with 100% of entrepreneurship, So I think that makes us different because at the end of the day, our pure entrepreneurs and professional investors have a business generating passive income in their pockets.
But who are the people who can come to the CASHFLOW school? I mean, can children come? Teenagers or adults?
I think this CASHFLOW school is there better to target millennium.
Okay.
That is the range of 18 to 60 years old. And most people say, why do I target 60 years old? I said because I target this whole range too. Because I think education best starts at home. If your parents teach you that at a little age, you save. You know that a rich man does not devour all what he has. In the rich man's house, there's stores of food and oil. The food devours all what he has. So, if we can train this parent in such a way that at home, they can train their children at a young age to do some basic fundamental.
Yeah.
Like in our school, we talk about asset and liability. and not like our poor school system, which teaches us that asset are like what you own. Let's fake. Asset is what generates income into your pocket. They feed you, you know.
Yeah.
While liability is what eats you. They take out money from your pocket.
I see.
So I think by giving that idea to our parents and to our economy, I think they're most likely to generate or to infiltrate that to their children at a younger age for them to grow with that entrepreneurship spirit, because we say everything starts here in your head, in your mental state. So if you're mentally poor, you'll be physically poor.
Definitely.
You know, because we always say there's IQ and EQ. You know, IQ and EQ for breakfast. We'll see much of that in our future presentation. So, and the why I targeted the 18-year-old people is for them like to finish their advanced level when they have the possibility to integrate the cash flow and enjoy a particular environment of it. They don't know that. They will know the reason why I say other school system is a bag of idiots.
I understand. But Mr. Demanou, what do you think this cash flow school can bring to the economy of Cameroon and to the world as a whole?
I think this cash flow school is a really big solution to Cameroon, to Africa, to the whole world. In fact, I don't brag about it. It's a simple truth. Because in our school, we treat you entrepreneur. Always an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is somebody who knows how to increase his asset at the same time increase his income.
Yeah.
So we should be able to create more of the asset who generate more of income. They call that type of income passive income. So I would like you guys to subscribe on the link down. So as I was saying, by the end of the day, you know, because we're made up of real teachers, there's a difference between real and fake teachers. We said that real teachers are teachers that teach what they do on a daily basis, while fake teachers, they teach what they really have an idea about. How can you go to a school that will tell you about entrepreneurship, lecture? You don't like have a business. You don't know how the economy functions. So in our school, I think that by creating this student, having the right set of people to be able to train this right set of people, you know, where at the end of the day they'll write this right set of assets. I think that by doing that, you employ majority of other people who never had that opportunity to pass through. You know, and let us take this example. If in our projection will come out 100 students have already been created 100 assets, and by doing that they employ just 5 people in each of these 100 businesses. That's 500 people that are being employed in just a country. So it over reduce the unemployed rate from maybe 80% to 40%. So I think that there's a complete shift of cash flow school from other educational system, and there will be complete advancement in our economy, because by doing that, I think national income will grow, and by growing our national income the same way we stand up.
But this cash flow school is only about entrepreneurship. So do you offer just one course, or is it subdivided to different courses?
In our school, as I earlier said, we have 2 departments.
Right.
The pure entrepreneur side and the professional investor.
Right.
So in our school, we call it like PP, pure entrepreneur side and professional entrepreneur side. So but for you to reach for you to subscribe for the department of professional investor, you should first have a business. And for you to have a business, you should pass on the pure entrepreneur side. You see, and we have a lot of courses. Because I like the most is because of principle of asset and liability. But of course, it's like principle of saving, principle of money, principle of debt, principle of poverty. That's a great course, you know. And I completely say that our courses are very different from our poor or our academic system back in those days. And I think that by making a difference, Cameroonians, they don't even know what they need. So I hope they'll see the good news.
Yeah. Sir, what do you think this cash flow school is going to add to the students' mentality? Like, how is it going to be advantageous to them? Are they just going to benefit from the fact that they'll grow a business, that they have a business idea while they're in the school, and after the school they're gonna have their business? Is it the only thing they'll benefit from in that school, or is there something more to it?
Actually, there's a lot to it.
Okay.
There's a lot to it. Because at the beginning, like I said, in year 1, we train students for them to know how to produce a business.
Okay.
So by doing that, we give them all the necessary material, and we give them a period of 2 months, for them now to bring out this business idea, and they present it to us. We guide them, we check if it can currently be brought out, and at the end of the day, if it's okay, we give them the financial support. Not at most 100%. We give them 50%, because we teach them also how to think, how to raise capital.
Yes.
So we financially help them or motivate them. Let me put in a sense, 50% where they create it, and that will be just like their exam, because one of the most important things done in cash flow, we encourage students to make mistakes.
Oh, why is that?
There's a difference from other schools.
Oh.
Because other schools say that if you make mistake, you're stupid or you're dumb. Master the answer and you never have a problem. Why that is not the truth. Just imagine when a child wants to learn how to ride a bicycle. If it does not fall, he can't learn.
Right, that's right.
So in school they teach us how to play it safe.
Wow.
But in cash flow they teach you to enter the bicycle, fall a lot of time. And in cash flow, we always say that successful people, there are successful people and there are people who are not successful. People that are successful are those that make mistakes, because the successful one and the unsuccessful one, they both make mistakes. But the successful one is how fast can he correct that mistake.
Yeah.
And that is just the mental thing that we try to put in the student, for them to know that mistake is a great thing and you can use mistake as their advantage or their disadvantage. So by the end of the day, I think it will be beneficial to the student, not by just them having a business that will generate passive income, but at the long term, we are their consultants,
Right.
Like they go forward, they have difficulties, come back to us, we give them advice.
Okay.
So I think it's even a long-term thing till they die. As far as they subscribe with us.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, Mr. Demanou, thank you so much for being here. I learned a lot from the school and also from the presentation. So I hope to see you next time.
Okay, thank you for your time too, because I'm grateful for you learning something from the cash flow school, and we hope that people will subscribe more. There will be a serious link down there for you to subscribe more. We'll be presenting a lot of courses, because I think they will be the first channel posted on cash flow school. I will be inviting testimonials.
Good. So if you have any suggestion or question, you can just ask in the comment section.
Yeah, the comment below.
Thank
and
you.
Don't forget to subscribe and on the notification bell. Thank you.